over 20 years of history, the Adidas Predator was one of the most iconic cleats to ever grace the game of soccer. The introduction of using rubber elements onto an upper took things to a whole other level for what soccer cleats could really offer a player. They were worn by the likes of Zinadine Zidane, David Beckham, Steven Gerrard, Del Piero, Raúl, Michael Ballack, and many other legends of the game. All of that started in 1994 with the introduction of the very first Adidas Predator. It was the first time that rubber elements had been incorporated into the upper of the cleat. Now this is the remake model from 2014, but it gives you a great look at the silhouette and what the original cleat would have looked like. And then in 1995, Adidas introduced the Predator Rapier, which featured the first ever fold-over tongue. In 96, they brought us the Predator Touch, and then in 98, the Predator Accelerator, which Zinadine Zidane wore as he led France to the World Cup finals and eventually won the whole thing. The year 2000 brought us the Predator Precision, which quickly became a fan favorite for the Velcro fold-over tongue. You might remember legendary player David Beckham wearing these as he scored that insane free kick against Greece to help ensure England made it to the World Cup. Now this is the 2017 version, the remake, but it gives you a good sense of what the original looked like, as the upper is insanely close and almost one-to-one to what it used back in the day. In 2002, we were introduced to one of the most iconic Predators ever, the Predator Mania. Worn by David Beckham at the 2002 World Cup, the champagne colorway is known to both collectors and players alike as one of the best colorways to ever hit the Predator range. The Mania, in fact, was so popular that Adidas couldn't help but bring him back to life in 2014 and again in 2017, giving us another chance to relive this classic cleat. Towards the end of 2003, Adidas introduced us to the Predator Pulse in anticipation for the 2004 European Football Championships. This model right here was the signature David Beckham edition that he wore during his early years at Real Madrid. And then in 2006, Adidas introduced us to the Predator Absolute, which you might recognize from the host of players that wore it at the 2006 World Cup. Most famously, Zidane wore an all-gold pair in the World Cup final, and, well, we all remember how that ended. In 2007, Adidas began to utilize a brand new smartphone material, which then led them to release the Predator Power Swerve. In 2009, Adidas introduced us to the Predator X, a very popular cleat seen on field during the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. The Predator X was the first Predator to not feature a fold-over tongue since the original Predator in '94. In 2011, the Predator evolved into what we come to know as the Predator adiPower. It was the first Predator to incorporate a sprint frame outsole, which helped to keep it a lot lighter than its predecessors. It's also considered one of the last true Predator models, as it's the last one to feature a proper leather upper. In 2012 and 2013, we saw Adidas place a little bit more emphasis on control with their Predator LZ1 and LZ2. These two models had 5 different control zones across your foot that helped to ensure that you had everything you needed to control the ball in every aspect of the game. In 2014, we were greeted with a host of Predators from the Three Stripes, starting out with their Predator Instinct. This model was worn by players like Oscar, Juan Mata, and Angel Di Maria all the way through the 2014 World Cup. Early in 2014 as well, they introduced the Revenge Pack, which saw their popular models like the 94, the 98, and the 2002 be remade into beautiful looking classics. They also released the Predator Eyes and Tongue, limited to only 30 pairs worldwide. While a few more have shown up here and there, they are widely considered a massive collector's item. From there, in 2015, Adidas brought us the news that the Predator was going to be transitioning into the Ace line. Since then, they introduced the Ace 15, the Ace 16, and the Ace 17. While the Ace may be the current control cleat on the market, Adidas hasn't forgotten about their rich Predator history, which is why we are so excited to see them release a couple of remakes for 2017. The Champagne Mania was released right around David Beckham's birthday, while just a few weeks ago, we saw them release the Blue Predator Precision. Throughout my career, I was able to wear a lot of different Predator models, but I have to say, my overall favorite has to be the 2011 Adidas adiPower. That's my favorite, but what's yours? For your chance to win a pair of the Blue Predator Precisions, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and in the comments section below, let me know what your favorite Predator model is and why. Also, don't forget your shoe size. That's all I got for you guys today. Until next time, I'll see you later.